In other news tonight, Malacanang says authorities are doing airlift and sea lift for food drops for quake victims in isolated areas. According to Deputy Presidential Spokesperson, alternate routes to these areas are being identified. Ignacio tells us more.
The government is looking for alternate routes so as not to delay assistance to those affected by the strong earthquake in the Visayas. Deputy Presidential Spokesperson Abigail Valdez said this is to ensure that food and drinking water will reach areas isolated due to damaged roads and bridges.
Naghahanap na din po tayo ngayon ng mga alternate sea routes apart from Tagbilaran Port. So ngayon po, apart from that, the teams from national and provincial are trying to work through the obstacles that we have, and we're always looking to improve how to help the ones who have been affected by the earthquake. So meron na po tayo dun sa Inabanga, nakapagpadala na po tayo today ng food packs. Report din po yun ng isa nating kasamahang reporter na hindi pa daw po nakakaabot yung tulong doon. We're looking at several areas pa rin like Batasan Island, I think, in Tubigon, at yung sa Antequera, meron daw pong mga pangangailangan pa rin doon. And we're trying to respond as quickly and as precisely as possible.
Malacanang issued a statement on the reports that many of the victims are asking for more relief assistance. President Aquino has stopped DILG Secretary Marojas, DSWD Secretary Dinko Siluman, and Presidential Spokesperson Edwin Lacerda to oversee relief operations in Bohol Province.
And if there are any areas that need relief pa rin, or have not been reached by national government, please let us know. We would appreciate your help in this. We have been working with some reporters who have been giving us information. For example, in Loon, meron pong nagtimbre na kailangan daw po ng medical evacuation, and the PCG responded immediately by sending a boat because Loon can be accessed by sea.
Malacanang earlier assured the victims of the killer quake that the government has enough savings to rehab worst-hit areas in the Visayas. Valdez said aside from the calamity and contingency funds, the government has stopped savings to reconstruct the damage brought by monsoon rains, typhoons, as well as the Zamboanga crisis. The palace said this is in response to the statement of some lawmakers that the government should look for other resources, not just the government savings, to address the effect of calamity and disaster.
That's not blackmail. That's a statement of fact. It is a statement of fact that we tapped savings to help the reconstruction in Typhoon Pablo. While it is correct that we have other funding sources, given the number of challenges that we've faced in this year, among them yung sa Habagat, sa Typhoon Santi, yung rehabilitation that is necessary in Zamboanga, we do have to look at existing sources of funds for the government that can be utilized for these purposes.
Meanwhile, the government will help restore damaged century-old churches that have been declared as national heritage sites.
It's in the law. Yung sa mga heritage sites. Ngayon, you have to also sift through kung alin doon yung mga na-declare na talagang heritage sites at kung ano yung hindi.
For the People's Television, Ignacio.